Welcome in. Happy Monday. It's Parker and Sipple and the Leaf Blowers here at Memorial Stadium. It is Minnesota week. Nebraska's coming off a 32-29 loss to Michigan right here at Memorial Stadium. Heard from Scott Frost and a bunch of players today on Monday. Sipple, interesting stuff all around. This is four downs, the four most interesting things we heard today. Started out with a piece of news. Teddy Prochazka, the freshman left tackle, out for the year. Suffered a left knee injury, trying to pass protect against Aiden Hutchinson, went down. Frost said today he'll have surgery. They're hoping to have him back for spring ball, but his season is over.
Yeah, which means, Turner Corcoran shifts over to the left side for good.
Yep.
Bryce Benhart re-enters the starting lineup where he's been frequently. So, you know what? They're in pretty good shape depth-wise there, and now it's paying off.
Number two, Sipple, Adrian Martinez today had interesting things to say, I guess, about his performance and just sort of where he's at. But also his teammates really had his back today, didn't they?
Yeah, Turner Corcoran referred to him as a tough son of a bitch, and that's what we've all. I think we all kind of inherently know that about Adrian, but it's always interesting to hear how teammates regard each other. Now, it's more than that quote to me. The quotes that guys say, when you hear defenders say he's clearly our team leader, that there's no doubt about at this point, 7 games into the season, there is no doubt about who this team's leader is. Any defender will tell you that. Any offensive player will tell you that. It's Adrian Martinez.
Coming back to you for number 3, Frost was interesting today talking about the sort of weekly meetings he's having with athletic director Trev Alberts, but more than that, just sort of talking about Trev's presence around the program on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah, it's the way I think about it. It's very interesting how much the AD's involved compared to past regimes. Frank Solich would literally be in the same locker room as Peterson with Steve Peterson, the former AD, with no words spoken. Bo Pelini used to tell me all the time, I want to talk to our AD, Sean Eichhorst, but I literally can't get a hold of him. And then it got to be where he would have to go through a liaison to if he needed something.
Yeah, it's like when I try to get in touch with you.
Yeah. So now it's so much. I think this is the way it has to be. I think that communication is integral, and I think the support is integral.
Number 4, Nebraska's playing for the 8th straight week. Remember, they played week 0. 4 teams in the Big Ten were off this past week. Nebraska, it's a long stretch, rugged stretch. Frost said he's not worried about getting ready for playing Minnesota this weekend. Minnesota's coming off a bye, by the way. He said our guys have plenty of gas, and he said he's had sort of an interesting analogy. He said if you run 20 sprints, it's not the 20th one that's hard. It's 16, 17, and 18. This is the end of a long sort of rugged stretch for Nebraska, but he doesn't seem concerned about how they're going to come out and play in Minneapolis.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about that sprint thing. But I don't know. This team's personality is such that I don't think I'd worry about it, them coming out and giving a good effort. He talked about a couple of years ago it was spit and rain and cold, and that some guys just seemed like they didn't want to play. I don't think this team would ever have that sort of approach to anything.
We got to go get the wind sprints in. That's all for today.
20.
For Sipple, I'm Parker. 20. Thanks for watching.